Pixel.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Grunting Podcast. I'm giving you evil dead eyes, not blinking, staring. Oh, I blinked. Damn it. I'm the Grunting Pixel. With me, I have Jared.
What's up?
Alex.
Yo.
Steph.
Finger guns.
Oh.
And we're doing something different today, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to try something a little different. So, if you've been following this podcast, like most people haven't,
I know I don't.
yeah. You know that we try different shit out as we go. We're just trying to find the happy, best form for the podcast. So I was at the gym, which isn't a brag, but I was at the gym and I was thinking and I came up with an idea. So we're going to do that idea. Totally original. Nobody's ever done Q&As before. Ever.
I didn't say that.
But we're going to be doing that. But Steph.
Me.
I'm trying to. There we go. Steph had a really interesting idea where I've submitted questions, Jared submitted questions, Alex submitted questions, Steph submitted questions, and I pulled some questions off the internet. And what's going to happen is I have all these questions. The only questions that everybody else knows are the ones they submitted. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through these at random, picking random ones from different ones, and everybody has to guess who submitted this question. We're going to see how well we know our friends based on the types of questions we think they'd ask. Everybody gets 1 point for each correct guess, 0 points for no correct guesses.
What do we get when we win?
$1.
Dude, that's more than you paid me ever.
But
I'm
you
keeping
win.
track of my points.
But
I'd like
no,
$1.
I'm going to be doing it with this side here with this little Skype thing. We'll have to figure out exactly how we want to handle that.
I'll buy somebody a game on Steam if they win.
Yeah, there you
Whoa.
go.
Well, that's bullshit. I can't win. I'm hosting this thing.
Yeah, well, that's only if I win, though.
Okay.
He buys
Either
himself
way,
a game.
If it was
Treat
fair, I
yourself.
would offer that deal, but that's not fair.
Either way,
Okay.
couple things to note. If I read a question, let's say Alex's question is Barney or Superman. Alex knows that that's his question. So when I read that out, he's going to know it's his question.
Totally an
You
Alex
still
question.
want to make a guess to throw off other people. Because you don't want to be like, well, that was mine. I submitted it. Then everybody's going to be like, well, it's Alex's question. You know, you don't want to give them away that. Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying we don't want to give away anything?
All the questions are by me, including the ones from the internet.
Okay, well, here's the list of the questions I submitted. No.
But we're gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be reading them off, picking them off random ones. So if I'm just like over here, just like scrubbing, just know that's what I'm doing. We have a shitload of questions. These are kind of rapid fire, so we have a bad tendency.
Yeah, we'll get through 3 questions of the podcast.
Bad tendency of going like the question will be like, what's your favorite color? You'll be like, well, I used to like blue magenta, but then I changed it to, and we end up going on for on and on and on.
Oh, you're talking about me.
Well, I'm talking about all of us, especially me and you, and sometimes Alex.
Sometimes.
A little bit better than all of us combined. But just try to short, sweet, funny, entertaining, interesting, whatever. Try not to go on for too long unless the question.
You didn't make me promise that, so no promises.
Are you ready?
Get absolutely fucking destroyed,
I get it.
kid.
Are you ready?
Let's
No.
do this.
All right, let's do it.
No.
We're gonna start with the first question:
Oh, shit.
chocolate or vanilla?
All right, so do we guess first, or do we answer the question first? How does that work?
That's a good.
You'll guess whose it is first, and then we'll go one at a
Alright.
time. I'm also gonna have this as the format A, J, and then S. So wherever your letter is, that's your point. So if let's say the first. Well, here, what is your guess for the first question? Who submitted that question?
My guess.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm going to edit this slightly, and I'm going to add internet to the end. AJS or internet? Me. Wait, what am I doing? Never mind.
we should have
that
planned
part
this
out.
before we started the podcast.
Yeah.
Well, you were gone the whole
No,
time, so
it's
we're
more
trying to
genuine
get
if
this.
you don't rehearse it.
Yeah. So it's just Alex, Jared, Steph. Those are the answers. Those are the scores. But the people who submitted questions is me, Alex, Jared, Steph, and the internet. So you have to pick from one of those 4. I don't know why I counted like this, like an asshole.
Actually, I knew a guy who counted like 1, 2, 3. 4,
Well, that's how my
5.
sister used to do. She'd be 1, 2, 3.
3.
That's how she would count.
Yeah, that's how my wife does it.
That's the
a
weirdest
German
thing ever.
too.
Yeah, it is so weird. He's the only person I know who does
Who
that.
submitted this question?
I'm gonna say
Don't all answer.
Dan.
Okay, Jared, who submitted the question? We can't go this. I'm not gonna.
I think it was
everybody go.
Steph because that sounds like something a woman would ask.
Okay, we don't need to elaborate
No
too
offense.
much.
Well, then
Steph,
why didn't you say Alex then?
Aren't we going in
yeah.
the order? AJS? Aren't we going in that
I
order?
thought I was a woman.
Just start with the that's
thought
the
I was a
order.
little
But
bit of
it's
a
just you don't have to be like, well, based on Jared's personality, I would think just be like, Alex. Oh, I think it was Dan. Jared, I think it was Steph.
That's the rambling on thing you were talking about earlier.
I know.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Right. We're back. We're back into
That's
it.
what I was doing
Alex,
there. I was
answer.
rambling.
I'm gonna have to say that was Steph.
Jared, answer.
I said Steph.
Steph said me. The current score is 0-0-1. That was my question.
Interesting.
Now, what's everybody's answer? Alex. I'm not gonna keep calling it to. We all have to know that this is the order. So
So it's
go,
Alex,
Chocolate.
Jared, me.
Chocolate.
Okay.
Chocolate.
fucking Jared.
Jared, it's your turn.
Answer the question. God.
Chocolate.
It's vanilla.
Chocolate.
And my answer's vanilla.
Wow, what a vanilla
Fucking-
answer. Of course you would.
Yes.
Vanilla is delicious. The only time that
love
chocolate
vanilla.
works is in candy form.
Personally,
Brownies also
Wow.
count.
Personally,
I
ice
thought,
cream,
chocolate
cake,
was like magical
pudding.
in the world of women.
I'm actually a strawberry person. Vanilla is a close second. But
you can't. No strawberries in this house. The kid's allergic. Get that
Really?
shit out of here.
Is he really?
really?
Yeah, it is.
Oh. Well, let
That
me.
sucks.
that
actually.
sucks.
Yeah, strawberries are
Question
amazing.
number 2. How many things is Jared's kid allergic to?
So far, we only know strawberries.
So
So far.
until
Did he just
I'm
eat
gonna
one
guess that-
day and almost die?
so far until his throat closes up, and we have to take him to the emergency room. But other than that, we'll find out then.
It's like a wheel. You spin a little wheel. It's like, all right, kid.
What
Let's
are
see where
you-
you're gonna try next. Yeah.
Today we're trying peanuts.
Yeah.
Come here.
Let's see.
You just keep an EpiPen nearby, just in case.
The kid's covered in like Scooby-Doo bandages and everything from the previous weeks.
Question number 2. Would you rather eat a worm or a cricket?
Cricket.
Let me guess who
Oh,
first, right?
sorry.
Yeah, we gotta guess who it is. Come on.
Well,
Well,
Alex.
actually,
Starts with Alex.
let's do it this way. Let's reverse it. Answer the question, and then at the end of the
Yeah.
question, we'll guess.
Okay.
Steph said cricket.
Cricket, because I've actually had cricket before, and it's actually
Live?
It's no.
A live hip-hoppity bouncing around cricket?
You know, I'd rather have a live cricket though, cause I don't know. Their taste isn't bad. They're crunchy. I'm okay with crunchy. I don't think I'll be okay with gooey.
Gooey.
and
Jared.
Gabby.
Something to take note of, Dan.
Yeah.
I would
I know
say
what I'm making for dinner
worm,
tomorrow night.
because the worm could just slip right down the throat and you'd be done with it.
Oh, that's true.
Then it's all wriggly inside you. just
Jared's
like-
a wise
Get it over
man.
with.
Alex. Jalix.
Jalix.
Jalix,
That's when they
I'm-
fuse.
I'm going to have to go with cricket. Faux shiz.
And we need to just more stupid shit that we should have figured out before. When somebody finishes answering, just the next person answer.
Yeah, some of
We
us
don't
don't
have
pay
to-
attention to that very well.
We don't
Sorry.
have to, well, start.
Wait. So
Well,
what's
it's funny
the
because
order?
we're so good
What's
at
the order?
interrupting each other usually, but when we answer questions, it's like,
Yeah, Steph will be like cricket, and then it'll just be like,
then you hear.
All I hear is crickets. Okay. Get it, crickets? Because, oh no.
Because it's quiet, and we're never quiet. Yeah, well,
Sorry.
pretty good. Pretty good.
I hate you all.
What's your
Alex,
answer,
what was your
Dan?
answer, please?
You're the next up.
I don't think Alex answered.
I did.
said
I said
crickets.
cricket.
He did.
Okay, I
God,
would
pay
also do a
attention,
cricket.
Dan.
I would also do a cricket because worms are Jewy. Like it's like
Jewy? Is that
Did you say
Jewy?
Jewy?
yeah, they're
Jewy.
fucking Jewish. Alex,
Wow.
have you ever seen a worm without its yarmulke or dreidel? Riddle me that.
Dude,
Okay, next question: racist or anti-Semitic?
Dude, can I have a little story about worms? It's a kind of a funny story. I may even said this in a previous podcast, but is that okay to do, boss?
But he just said that you were the best at not. Go ahead.
I want to hear the worm story.
So when I was younger, for whatever reason, I decided that it would be a good idea, as a fun little game to play, to find worms on the ground, and I would throw them at my garage as hard as I could with just continuously over and over again.
Whipping them at your garage as fast as you can.
And part of the game was, if they were still squirming, you just pick them up and just chuck them at the garage again.
Nice.
That only beats something that me and my sister used to do when we were young. Everybody knows what a bumblebee is, right? The big black ones.
Fuzzy ones.
Yeah. I don't like
Well, we would have that. They're all around our house always, and we would take tennis rackets and we would just boing and just fucking smack them out of the air, and they would make that satisfying like ting sound, and they would shoot like a slingshot, and we would just go around and fucking smacking every goddamn bee we saw.
Man, you guys had some balls.
You guys are torturers.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure they died almost immediately.
Yeah.
We used to do that thing where you slap them up against the wall, except it was with cats.
Except it was with babies.
Yeah.
We were at an orphanage.
My dad, when he was a kid, he would stick cats in there. Okay, well, actually, a little backstory. My grandmother was allergic to cats, but like he'd get stray cats all the time. So what he'd do is that he would grab cats and stick them into the freezer, and he would kill them that way. And I'm like,
that's like animal abuse.
It is. It really is. It's terrifying. When he told me, I'm just like, how did you go to jail? Like, whoa, that's awful.
Did you do some time?
Like,
so, like, if you're on your deathbed one day and it's like pull the plug or live, he's gonna like find a walk-in freezer for you.
Yeah, he's just gonna be like, nurse, I got this, and he's just gonna wheel you into the kitchen.
Just find some McDonald's down the road and wheel you
seriously,
into the
it's
freezer.
like it's like serial killer kind of stuff. It's like this is how it starts. This is how it begins.
Who submitted that question?
Dan submitted because I
You
feel
guys know the order. Go in the fucking order for Christ's sake. It's
there
like
is no
talking
order
to
in
bricks.
this podcast. Only chaos.
Seriously, it's not a hard concept.
I was waiting for you to finish your rampage.
I was done.
You didn't even give me a millisecond after you stopped speaking. You literally finished your speaking, and then after 2 seconds, you're like,
Please, buddy, would you answer the question?
I think his head's about to explode.
dude, Dan's
This
losing
isn't a
his
hard
shit.
concept, guys.
Maybe if you wouldn't just, maybe all your interjections
Just
aren't
answer
allowing
it.
us,
Oh my
aren't
god.
allowing us to continue on with our answers. But if I had to answer, I would say it was gonna be Jared.
I think it was Alex.
Dan.
Steph!
I said Dan earlier. It's Dan.
Oh, okay. Well, then, the correct... Wait, what did Alex say?
Jared.
I got
He
distracted.
said me.
Maybe you should pay attention.
I was trying to, but my head was exploding. New score!
Wait, shouldn't you put
Hey,
the
what
one?
happened? Yeah, I'm missing a point. You took a point away from me. Did Alex do my
I'm
point?
not gonna keep adding it. We'll add it up later.
Oh, well, all right.
Well, you have
add
fun.
it
You
up
have fun
later.
scrolling through all those.
So I hope the questions are distributed evenly because obviously you're not going to get a point for your own question.
They are.
All right.
They're distributed evenly. All right, next question. You get $5 million, but a company's logo gets branded onto you with a branding iron.
Ooh.
You
Ew.
get to choose
Worse than a tattoo.
the company's logo. Do you do it? And which company do you choose?
I do it, and for company, I don't know. something that could be vague. I'll probably pick like the most obscure company ever, but with like a cool logo. And somebody asks him, so she's like, it's just a cool logo. I'm not a sellout. I'm not a sellout. I'm not sitting on $5 million.
Can I pick a company that doesn't have a logo?
Oh, it's just text, like the name of the company.
No, I don't. It doesn't have anything because it's like you have to do the logo. It's like, well, they don't have a logo, so I guess you can't brand me. Where's my $5 million?
I guess so.
No, you can't.
Come on.
That's cheating. Because everyone's gonna be like, well, who's gonna pick that?
Well, then you don't get the $5 million if you don't want to get that.
What company?
What company? Jeez, I don't know. Something obscure. I don't know. Somebody else answer the question while I think of which company.
Okay.
I am going to choose the company with like the least amount of numbers, least amount of letters / alphanumerics in the logo, and off the top of my head, I'll probably get the like HP logo just branded in me somewhere. Just
HP as in like Hewlett Packard or like HP printers.
No, Health Power.
I'm just trying to be make sure it's all clear.
Or HP steak sauce.
No, I'm actually doing HP as in like hit points. So that's
there you go.
Thank you.
No, Hewlett Packard for sure.
He's doing HP as in Heine piercing.
And you
There
bet
could
I'll
be
have one of
another.
those.
I'm sure Hewlett Packard isn't the only abbreviation for HP or the only company that will use that. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. Shut up.
So
What do you
Alex
know?
would do it, and he would get HP. Jared, would you do it? I really don't like to do this.
I $1 million, huh? Well,
$5
$5 million.
$5 million.
Yeah.
I would do
$5
it.
million.
For $5
6.
million, yeah, I would do it in eHarmony. No, I'm just kidding. No,
Ashley Madison.
it would probably be something like super nerdy, like Dungeons and Dragons or something, Wizards of the Coast, or
Is
like
Dungeons and
Microsoft
Dragons
Windows.
a company?
Microsoft Windows.
Microsoft Windows.
It would have to be something I wouldn't mind like getting a tattoo of, and since I don't like tattoos, it would have to be something I don't mind. I can't really think of many things, so at least that's a good conversation starter.
There you go. What happened there? Oh, it was a shark.
Yeah, well, Dungeons and Dragons is paying me $1 million to have this conversation with you. $5 million.
$5
So,
Don't
want to
forget
play
the
some D&D?
4X. Want to play some D&D tonight?
Steph?
You know what? I might stick like the Windows 95 logo on it because it's just.
So the question.
I can't think of any vague like companies with cool
Well, the question
logos.
then becomes, because you picked Windows 95 logo and Jared picked D&D. Neither of those are companies.
Well,
should we
Microsoft.
just
It's
should we
Wizards
just
of the
change
Coast. That's why I said
It
Wizards of the Coast.
Should we just change it to just any logo, not necessarily a company?
Nike.
Well, it
All
would
the
be
important people
it
wear
would,
Nike, right?
I guess it's any logo, but it's kind of like a logo representing that company. So
They'll get
yeah,
around
sure,
it.
any logo.
Well, should we just change it so that everybody has an easier answer?
I guess so.
Okay, we're all voting yes.
All
But
right.
I'm going with the
I didn't have a
Illuminati
vote.
because I want to explain
Is
that one.
that-
Yes,
their logo?
dealer's choice. How's that? All right.
Yeah, I'm getting the pyramid with the eye on
Dude,
it. I
I'm-
want that branded on me somewhere because I just
Illuminati?
want to see everybody like lose their mind when they see that and like.
You know what? They're paying me $5 million. They could put a penis for all I give a shit. I don't really care. I'm like, I'm rich.
The thing
Fuck
that's
you
gonna
guys.
suck is having it branded. That's gonna be
Yeah.
that's gonna burn.
It's
I
gonna.
represent Viagra. That's why I got this penis on here. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. I'm rich.
You're gonna have to hold me down while you do it because there's no way I mean, I can't
Voluntarily sit there and get branded.
Yeah, I would jump out of my skin. So like somebody would have to like hold me there while I scream.
What if he was
bloody-
signing the check in front of you as you were being branded? Like
Just
That'd be the
$5 million?
motivation.
that would be a little motivation.
That'd be the motivational factor. Right there.
Who submitted that question?
I'm
I'm
going
gonna
to say.
say, oh, Alex. Sorry, it's in order. Sorry, go ahead, Alex. It's just that the first half we don't have an order, and the second half we have an order, and I keep
I know,
forgetting
yeah,
that.
that's actually
Let's
throwing
just
me off
change
a
the
little bit.
order to Steph.
Technically, it was supposed to be in order for all of it, but
Oh, okay.
Who cares? Somebody answers the answers. Yeah.
I'm going to say that question was submitted by Daniel.
I think it was Alex.
I think it was Alex too.
Current score for that is 0.
Was it the internet or Dan?
It was
Hey, brand
Steph submitted
yourself.
it.
That was a good question. I almost blew it. I was like, wow, that's a good question. Oh, shit. I can't say that.
Well, that's what I was trying. I was trying to like ask everybody if we could change the question because I didn't want to like point it to one person.
You were bluffing
but then
by
I
not
ask
knowing.
it, and Steph's like, "Well, actually, the question was supposed to be this," and I'm like, "That's pretty big of a fucking hint there, Steph."
So you were bluffing when you didn't know what to brand it because you came up with the question. Obviously, you thought about it, right? I mean,
I didn't think about it.
the thing is
That's
you
a
can
good bluff,
bluff.
though.
You can bluff. You can bluff.
Bluff. Man, I feel like I'm
That's
playing
the thing you
Texas
can do.
Hold'em.
I never in a million years would have guessed
Next question.
that.
Would you rather be an ugly genius or a hot idiot?
Ugly genius. I'll just hide behind my 4 walls like I usually do, so it's not going to be any different. I'm just going to be less attractive.
Ugly genius for my ass.
Ugly genius.
Damn.
I actually don't know. I don't know.
I've been a hot moron before. It's all right.
The thing is, yeah, I've never been a hot anything. So like that's tempting. Cause see, here's the thing: if you're a genius, you could like type away and get like $1 million through becoming like the next Facebook. But there's a lot of hot morons who make millions of dollars, Kardashians, Paris Hilton, etc. So.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't define them as hot because their personality is so terrible that they just look ugly to me. I don't know if that makes sense, but
like,
anyways,
even if
go
you're
ahead.
a hot person, like, you're more likely to get rich while being smart rather than being hot. Because you could just end up being, like, the hot person over at Starbucks.
Yeah,
You can't.
what's more important to people, what you look like or what comes out of your mouth?
Hey Dan, is this driving you insane? Our conversations after the answers.
Yeah,
No.
you knew
Okay.
this was
No,
gonna-
no,
well,
no,
you had to know this was
I
gonna
didn't want
happen.
this just to be like a fucking questionnaire that nobody has any fun with. I just didn't want the answer to be like,
No fun
well,
allowed.
if you think about it, if you put this into that and this thing, and then it just go on for 15 minutes. That's just, I didn't want that. I think just to be contrarian, I'm gonna say hot idiot
What's your reasoning behind that? Just because
because I want to be hot.
you want to
Because
be
he
hot?
spent 40 minutes trying to describe to us the kind of person he wants to be from working out.
Yeah. I
Oh,
Being
man,
all
a hot guy.
swole.
Even if I got to sacrifice brain cells.
Yeah. Even if
I don't know. Honestly, I'd probably, I don't know. Because see, the thing is like,
Looks aren't everything to me.
they're not everything, but nobody wants to be with ugly people. Like, it's not like somebody's like, oh, I can't wait to hang out with ugly
Yes,
Sally
but
today.
nobody
Like,
wants to be with somebody they can't have a conversation
I'll,
with. Like,
I'll
or that,
actually,
you know.
I'll be...
comedic value can actually be pretty important though from the idiot because
Could you-
everybody
Could you see
knows the
yourself
only
spending
reason
the
that
rest-
they even like the only reason anybody knows about Jessica Simpson is because like buffaloes don't have wings.
Yeah. Could you
That's
see
funny.
yourself spending the rest of your life with somebody like that, though? With a Kardashian or a Jessica Simpsons?
Can
No.
you see yourself getting anybody if you're a fucking ugly genius?
No,
But
well,
think
I mean,
about it
that's
this
what I'm
way.
saying. That's my argument. Is I would rather have a meaningful conversation with somebody and them, you know, maybe
I'd
not.
rather have a meaningful conversation with a paper bag than
Well, I mean,
No.
obviously, you're not
People are
gonna
beautiful.
marry somebody if there's no attraction. But if
Right,
you happen
that's
to
why-
spend your life with somebody, I would rather that person be able to offer me something in return, except for just they look good.
Well, what if...
it's a very tough question.
Yeah.
I'd probably
Yeah.
Unless they play video games. If they're hot and they play video games,
I was
maybe
gonna
I could
say, you can
tolerate it.
get away with a lot of things by being extremely attractive. Like,
Well,
I
here's the
don't
other
consider
question.
myself extremely attractive, but as a girl who is moderately attractive, I can tell you, even by that standard, you can actually get away with a few things.
Humble brag alert.
No, I'm just
Humble
saying
brag
that
alert.
it is insane, like, and unfair, but, like, that's just how the scales are. So,
Well,
like,
now
imagine
I kinda
somebody
like that,
extremely
but
attractive,
pretty
you're like,
person
tee
bias
officer,
and
I didn't
advantage
mean
is
to
like a
murder
real
that
thing.
person. You can get away scot-free. So...
And the other thing is if you're an idiot, you're probably happy, right? Just
Yeah,
like
ignorance is bliss
type thing. You're just a fucking dumbass, but everything's like great because you don't give a shit.
I look at those Jersey Shore douchebags, and I'm just like, I never want to be.
But you could be dumb and nice though.
Honestly, I'd probably go with ugly idiot when I really think
I'm
about
like,
it. But
oh,
I would be a
thing.
very unhappy.
No offense, New Jersey.
Ugly genius. Like I'd probably go with ugly genius, and I'd probably be a very unhappy ugly genius. But I'd probably go for it.
Okay.
Shit, man. If you're an ugly genius, you could make tons of money and get any hot chick you wanted.
Probably be a sugar daddy or whatever.
Yeah, grave diggers. Oh God,
grave diggers.
Gold diggers.
Well, if that's what you're into.
Well, I mean, you'd probably be old and rich anyway.
A grave digging gold digger.
I don't know why I'm searching for my honeys at the graveyard, but that's what I'm into.
No, see, they're grave diggers because they want to kill you for their inherent.
And
they can move and marry somebody who's not stupid ugly. Who submitted that one? What do you think? Maybe.
That was submitted by
Yeah?
I'm gonna say Dan Hill.
I'm gonna say Alex.
I'm gonna play a different card and say the internet.
The current score is internet.
Boom!
Yeah.
Damn it!
Quick.
I'm just gonna keep guessing Alex until I get it.
Yeah, I know, Jared.
This motherfucking ball.
Dan's gonna explode. What is it?
Quick intermission, I gotta pee. And we're back! Next question. Toilet paper. Over or under?
Over.
Over, for sure.
Over.
Over easy.
The correct answer is over.
Correct.
That was a really simple.
My wife is an under. We talk about it all the time. I'm like,
yeah.
who put this toilet paper under? And
Well, here's the thing.
I yell at her every time she does it.
For me, when I was living on my own, the actual correct answer was neither because I didn't even bother. It was just sitting on the sink next to the the toilet. I just sit there. I just go.
Yeah, there was a point like when she would put it under, I'd grab a new roll and sit it on top of it and use that roll. But I since then stopped doing that.
That is just like extra steps.
That's a bit extreme. Well, our toilet paper's like within arm's reach when you're.
You just do it as like
down,
vindictively.
Yeah, like haha. I'm gonna do it sideways.
Well, that was a simple question. Who?
The definition of what we're trying to do.
I'm gonna go with Jared.
I'm gonna go with. That seems like an internet one.
I'm going to agree with Jared. That feels like an internet one.
Alex was correct. It was Jared.
Wow.
You just got thrown off.
No.
It kind of made me think when Jared said that he had the conversation with his wife. I felt like a lot.
I know. That's the thing is if you're smart, you can pick up on these things.
I didn't think about that because like that seems like a really common question that like it almost seems, no offense, Jared, a little dry.
As boring as it sounds, it's a common conversation in the old Smith household.
Next question. You get $250,000.
It's a lot of dollars.
But for the next 365 days, you have to fully commit to pretending to be the opposite sex. That includes going by a different name, dressing up, changing your hair, the way you speak, everything.
Heck yeah,
Do you do it?
I'll do it. In fact, you even want to give me testosterone pills? I'll take them. I'll do. I'll commit to my part a year for $250,000.
I don't think I would ever take like estrogen stuff. That can fuck with your health. That's extreme.
Right, so you have to be the opposite sex. Do you have to have sex with the same sex that you were before you changed?
You can be gay or lesbian according to your.
Well, no, I'm saying like if I was the opposite sex and the conditions were I had to have sex with the sex that I was before I changed sexes. That might be a
Jared, you're a girl who still likes girls. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can stay with your sexual orientation, but you do like everywhere you go. Your parents, your friends, your family, nobody knows why you're doing this. Just one day, Jared is now Jessica. and he's just
All right.
got
Yeah, I
his
think-
mini skirt. I mean, what
Do
is
I
your
have
wife
to
gonna
give
think?
Jared-
birth? No.
No, you're just
I'm just
you're
kidding.
pretending to be.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, the order. Forgot about the order.
Yeah, don't take my place, Jared.
Sorry. This is
No,
what
it's
Alex
alright.
would say.
I would not take that offer.
No?
No.
I would take that offer because once in a lifetime opportunity, you never know.
Maybe you'll like it.
As long as it's like true, as long as it's not just some cruddy like cross-dressing thing. It's like true, like you are that sex for the day, and you get to be yourself the next day. I would do it.
I'd take it because I can be.
See what it's like. Yeah, as long as I don't get fired for not showing up at work or whatever.
I can already be a girl, so I'll do it.
Yeah.
Fuck it, $250,000 to play pretend for a year? You kidding
Yeah.
me? That's a lot of money. I don't know work for like 3 or 4 years, 5 years.
Jeez,
Doing that.
only 3 or 4 years.
Only. That's
I'd
a
do
lot
it-
of years to have of your
No,
life
no, I'm
back that you're
saying-
not spending
no,
at
no,
your
no.
Do it
fucking
for a
work.
like.
You didn't understand what I was saying. You didn't understand what I was saying.
I didn't understand what you were saying.
Because if you had $250,000 and split that by 3 years, well, let's
That's
just
why I said 3, 4, or 5 years.
yeah.
I'm also assuming
that
I'm
means you're-
paying off all my loans and
Yeah.
debt and all that shit too.
Exactly what that would go to.
So yeah,
Yeah.
let's just okay, sure.
We don't need to do math.
Well, I wanted to
God,
do
my
math.
hair-
I can
This
do
is
whatever
not an
the fuck I want.
educational podcast. We're not here to be smart. Remember,
So Alex
we're
said no.
hot
I
and-
said yes. Jared
No.
said
Yes,
Jared
I would
said
do
yes.
Steph said yes.
Yes,
So everybody's good except for
Totally
Alex.
be,
He's
dude.
absolutely.
he's too masculine to be emasculated in such way.
He's insecure.
Sure, we'll go with that. We'll go with that one.
Who submitted that one?
Why would he want to be
Oh.
an object?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, you're gonna get so much hate from me saying that everything. Anyways.
Hey, you're
Somebody's
your
gonna-
own man. I have no control over what Jared says.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Steph asked that one.
Was that water or was that?
It says
Water.
Did you put your
Okay.
name at the bottom of that?
No,
It's a.
technically I go to the gym with my mom and my brother, and we all have the same bottle of water.
That's what you drink
So-
at the gym?
I go through 2 of these at the gym.
All right,
It looks like it's in a
looks
booze
a little bit,
bottle.
yeah.
So
Looks
yeah.
like you're just chugging vodka. Like, yeah, this is how I work out. Hardcore.
It's the only way I can get through the day.
I'm Russian. This is how we did it in Russia.
All right.
No, this is my vodka bottle, Jared. This is what I take to the gym.
Is your name on that?
Yeah, it's right.
That's the
right
stuff
here.
you need to be labeling.
It's right
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Is it?
Yep. The
That's an
signature
interesting
middle
name.
finger. Yeah.
Clear as day.
So it's Alex picked Steph.
Okay, I'm just gonna stick with Alex because I'm bound to get it right at some point.
You just really like me, Jared.
I'm gonna
Go
say.
in alphabetical order until I get it right.
Dan.
Steph said what?
Dan.
And Steph is correct.
Ah,
That was me.
Alex, you're not using enough Alex questions.
Yeah. Where's my question, Dan?
Well, I'm sorry. They're all bad. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
All right.
I'm kidding.
Well, I think it's time for me to go. Just look at the time.
Can you tell us
Yeah,
how
look at
many were submitted from each person?
Well, everybody submitted different amounts. I have like a lot here. I'm not gonna say how much.
I need
'cause
to
don't
play
want-
the odds. All right. Anyways.
Well,
Let's just say
can't. You're
Dan,
not,
poker
it's
player.
not supposed to be playing odds. You guys are
I'm a
supposed to
poker
know
player.
the
That's
kinds
how I
of
play.
questions. You're supposed to know the kind of questions you're supposed to be. Your friends would ask. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're friends.
Since when have you guys been my friends? I'm just kidding.
Next question. If you had the option to time travel in only one direction for life, fuck you, Zane. Leaving me. Can only go farther into the past or only farther into the future. Would you do it? And which direction?
there were can I just say there were 3 or 4 different accents within that statement? But
No, you cannot.
um,
Really?
if I had to choose, and I have to because there's secretly a little minion over there holding a gun to my head if I don't answer it, hired by Dan because he can afford to.
Yeah, because I can pay for him. Yeah.
He can afford to hire minions, but he can't afford to pass. But
well, that's where your money goes. It's to the minions to make you do your job.
I would say the future for sure. Faux shiz. Faux shiz. Manes.
How far and what would you hope to see?
I have no idea. I'd have to think about that a little bit and get back to you.
How are you so
All right,
loud? I don't see a mic like within 30 yards of your face there.
What, me?
Yeah, you're like,
Well,
it was like
that's
super loud in my ear.
well, that's just because Skype is continuing to be an idiot and decides my mic volume is fluctuating, and I have to constantly tone it down or up based on how my audio is looking. So it's kind of a pain in the ass.
It just starts turning into grudge impressions.
I just want to fucking kill you.
All right, so Alex has to think about it. Next person.
I would probably. I would say, in the present. Continuously travel in the present. No,
5 minutes from now.
I'm gonna say past because you know what? I know the past. I don't know what the future has to hold.
Jared's
I want
answer.
to go in the past, and I'm guaranteed if I go in the past to be the smartest person in the room because I know what's to come. I could be a prophet.
Jared's answer is, I want to move into the future 1 second every second.
Yeah. Yep. Continuously.
Steph.
I would go in the future, but only a year. Because I'm in this like weird transitional part of my life, but I want to see fast forward a year whether things actually happen or not. So.
Oh, we're supposed to pick
That's
a
an
duration.
interesting question.
Okay.
My answer, which is an answer I'm surprised nobody actually here went through. Why do I have this in my hand? I would go into the past about roughly 2,018 years ago, and I would see if Jesus was real.
Really? You're gonna waste it on that?
Wait. So
Waste it!
hold on. I'm confused. So
That could literally be the distinction of whether or not I end up in heaven or I go, oh, no, yeah, I was right. It wasn't even real.
I guess so. But like,
That's a
what
big
if, what
fucking
if nothing
deal.
happens?
Waste it.
But no, what if nothing happens? That's like a 50-50
Then I go,
chance.
all right, cool, now I know, and I don't
you're
feel bad for
stuck.
not going on church on Sunday.
and you're
And
stuck
then
in the
another
middle.
2,000 years, you're talking to cavemen after it spontaneously travels you back to another 2,000
But
years.
here's the thing, if you can time travel like back and forth or whatever, I can see why you can do that. But you're gonna be 2,000 years stuck in the past with no running water, electricity, no basic conventions, no health, advances or anything
Yeah,
like
I
that.
guess I didn't think
No,
about
you
never
invent
coming
those
back.
things, and your name goes down in history for all eternity.
I'll invest
that-
in Apple stock back then. I'll buy stock into Apple
There we go. Perfect. Apple and Google.
while with Jesus.
Well, you just
No,
talk,
if-
you talk to like
You're not
the
buying stock in
Israelites and be
Apple
like,
if you're going back 2,000 years.
I think that little distinction actually changes my question because it does say only one direction,
one
so I
direction.
can never come back.
That's why I only go 1 year, because if I go like 10 years from now and like the world's ending, it's like, well,
Yeah. You
That-
could make
I-
it. You could divide it by so much, so that way, when you're 70, you get to the year two.
when I go
2,000 years
back in
ago.
time, I stay my age and everything.
yeah.
Well, you age normally. So, but how often do you travel back in time? What are the intervals? Like, does you get to be in that year for a year,
doesn't
and
say.
you go another 2,000, or how does that?
No, I would assume you go to point, and then you're just there forever,
Oh, okay.
and then you just keep going.
You can't go.
I
But
would
you
go
can't progress
back.
forward, so time
No.
only goes back, so you wouldn't progress forward. Anyways. go.
No. For example,
Thinking about
Dan
it too much.
Dan could age normally,
This-
but his environment will not.
Sure, it's like
But everything would be backwards because he could only go backwards. He couldn't
Yeah,
progress time
he'll
forward.
be like Benjamin
He could only
Button.
experience
This is
it
why I
backwards.
hate time travel, because it breaks everything. Everybody
you
can
go-
create
you
1,000 different paradoxes that break
When you
everything.
time travel, you can only go backwards, but time progresses normally. So time progresses forward. But you can only travel
I
backwards.
would...
if
is
the
what you're
chicken
saying.
if the chicken came first, then the egg. That's what I want to know.
I
why I
would
said
go
present.
back about 6 years ago, and I would create a YouTube channel called PewDiePie, and I would start uploading
And
Let's Play
you
videos.
wouldn't make any money at all.
Yeah, and then I completely derailed the future.
And then he would still make $24 million a year.
And he's just like, well, I guess I'm gonna go with Grunting Pixel. No, no. I mean,
That would
honestly,
be an
that's
alternate
probably the best thing you could do, unless you want to see the future, is just go back with knowledge you have now and use that to play to your advantage, so you have a better, wealthier, more successful.
It did work for Marty McFly, man. Come on.
It did.
I have my answer.
Okay.
I would go approximately. Fuck my mic. So approximately, probably like 200 years in the future. Pretty arbitrary number, but I'd like to see where humanity lies in a couple hundred years and where technology is gone and if flying cars exist, and if it happens that the world's just exploded and something happened, then I transport there and it's nothing but total darkness.
And you're clueless and you are at an extreme disadvantage.
According to the question, it said, would you do it and in what direction? So you're saying, could you do it, you would do it, and you would go 200 years
Yes.
in the future. Okay.
Cool.
Alex just goes 200 years in the future and is just like, everything's dead. Like, all the trees, there's like no oxygen. He dies in like 15 minutes on there.
Everybody lives on Mars.
Yeah, humans had like rapid evolution, and every human actually swims underwater, and people are like,
Or they're all just dead from some nuclear fallout that they had when everybody killed each other.
That's a hell of
What's a
rapid
fallout?
evolution in 200 years.
Who submitted that question?
I think it was I think it was Gerard.
I think it was Dan.
I think it was Alex.
And the score is nobody got it right. It was Steph.
Ding 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 ding.
Oh, nice.
That was a good
Although
one.
technically, I don't want to even say Steph didn't get it right because she's deliberately choosing wrong.
Oh,
Either
wait,
way,
I
next
should have known that
question.
because she was clarifying the question. God,
Mhm. You got to pick up on these
I
things.
even-
See,
I
I
just
saw.
thought about it.
That's the
thought
second
Dan-
time. Both.
No, I thought
both
Dan was
times.
clarifying it because anytime we asked a question, he was clarifying it.
But I was reading directly what it said, and I even kept saying, well, it says here, and that's the second time. Steph has done 2 questions, and both times she's telegraphed that she did it. She's very bad at this,
Stop
and you
being
guys
smart.
are
You
using
guys
that
It's
to
the
your
worst, so I
advantage.
can get with. It's because I'm attractive. I can get away with it.
Stop keep saying this. I don't get it. Where? When?
I'm
Have you
attracted
ever-
to myself in the mirror every morning when I tell myself that, even though it's a lie.
Next question. If your genitalia could talk,
I'm listening.
what would it sound like?
Wow.
Hey man, you got some stuff.
It just like killed everybody.
It would sound like a girl.
What?
Yeah, believe it or not,
Whoa.
it would sound like a girl.
It wouldn't sound like a queef.
No, it would.
I
It
really
would-
didn't expect
wait,
this to kill
it'll,
everybody.
It'll sound like Queef Latifah. See what I did?
Queef Latifah.
Nailed it.
Fuck.
Sorry. Queef Latifah.
That's my answer.
Queefla Queefla.
That's my answer.
I don't
And
know.
Are you guys gonna go? Are you gonna like
I'm trying to
go
think
all
of,
the way with it and actually do the sound, like talk like it?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think.
It should be the sound of one of your friends. So like Alex's will sound like Dan's, and then Dan's will sound like Jared's. and-
Alex's is so big, it's just gonna be like, "Oi."
That's kind of the voice that I was
It's
thinking
gonna be
about.
like this, like
That's
big,
the
like
kind
a
of friends you
giant.
want, who
It's
like
gonna
say
be
you have a
like
big
this.
cock.
All right, here's gonna be my voice.
I don't know why I know this, but I've seen Alex's dick, so I
Oh.
can say
Here's gonna be.
It's not a bad
Congratulations.
thing if you see like your friends naked. Like I don't see. It's interesting because like guys have such
it's
a problem.
weirder for guys, just
for
in
girls,
general. It's
it's
weirder
like-
for guys.
Can I-
Girls are just like, so like, do you think this like bra size fits on me? Is my boob sticking out? Like it's so weird. Just like guys are so weirded out by like.
What type of bra size do you think I need, Steph?
Probably an A cup or a B cup. I don't know.
All right, so if mine could talk, this is what it's gonna be like. Hey, baby, what's going on?
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna stick myself inside of you so
I'm gonna.
hard.
It just like gets muffled as it like just slams
That's
in.
exactly what mine would sound like. Because it's in my pants all day.
Well, I'm gonna go inside of you.
Mine would kind of be something more along like, what are you laughing at?
Yeah, mine would be a bully. Mine would be like, hey, you gonna tap that or what, bitch? Come on. Fuck
Oh,
piece of
damn,
shit.
look at that pussy.
Yeah, come on.
Just
Who
sounds
cares
like
if y'all married,
papyrus.
man? Fuck, take that shit. Piece of shit. Look at me, I'm all hard. Get on that. Get on that. Get on that. Piece of shit. Mine would be just a big bully. Like, no, I'm married. I can't do that. Shut up.
Mine would just be
Did I say you could speak?
like a
Shut
pissy
up.
little like preppy person. Be like, oh god, finally you pulling out your fucking pants. Jesus Christ, I've been stuck in there for an hour. Do you have any idea how sweaty it gets when you go to the gym? God, dry me off.
Try my ass off.
No, dry my dick off. I'm a dick, you fucking idiot.
Okay.
Who submitted that question?
Dan.
I think Alex, because I think he tried really hard not to have an answer when it was asked of him.
He also really quickly deflected that. He was like, damn.
It sounds like a Dan question.
And the correct answer was me.
Oh, snap!
It was a me question.
I suck at this game. Let's play something else.
That's
And that's actually the first one where two people got it right. So far, you guys have been either all wrong or only one person. So
good job,
good
Steph.
on you.
Good on us.
Next question. You have a broken cast on your leg, or you have a broken leg. Jesus Christ, I can't read. You have a broken leg with a cast on your leg, or a broken arm with a cast on your arm for the rest of your life.
I'm
Rest of your
gonna
life.
say leg because
Which leg?
My left leg, I guess. It doesn't matter. Because,
Well,
I don't know, I
You
use
ever
my
plan on kicking a
hands...
soccer ball?
Well, the thing is that, like, I mean, I do walk around a lot. I'm kind of active a little bit. But a lot of what I do, because it's, like, a lot of arts, sometimes crafts, things like that, I like having the function of both of my hands. So I'd be okay with having a cast on my leg for the rest of my life. It's gonna get gross, though. So, like, I probably need, like, a special cast that I can, like a brace, not a brace, but like, you know, those boots, have the little boot on.
Those boots.
The boots.
I think I would have to say arm, and it would probably be my left arm. Because it's on my arm, so I'm assuming I still have hand thing. I'm just probably pivoting like this.
Yeah, but...
So, I would say left arm.
Okay.
All right,
I think,
so
yeah.
go ahead, Alex.
Thanks, baby. You're so sweet.
I saw you raising your hand there.
Teacher, can I...
Alex is like, I would raise my hand, but it's in a fucking cast.
It would have to be like.
Are we talking about, like,
no.
the elbow cast where you can't, like, really...
Yeah, it's like
it has to
it's
be
like-
on a sling?
I would assume it would be like this.
Okay.
Or like on your leg the same way.
Okay, yeah,
No, I
sure.
can't.
I'm okay with the full leg cast.
I'll
I'll just hobble around.
I would say if I had to choose between one or the other, it would probably also be my left arm.
I would say left leg because it's probably the least used of all of the
Legs.
options.
Oh.
Yeah, I sit at a desk all day and use my arms, and I would like to be able to kick the soccer ball around my kid someday, so I need my right leg.
So you'll just crouch around with your left.
Yeah, or just fucking kick it from a wheelchair. I don't care. I have a right leg, so when I kick, though, so I need my right leg. My left leg is pretty much useless. In fact, just cut it off anyways. I don't need it.
I have like an addendum or whatever to the question.
Addendum.
If it's broken forever, has to stay in a cast forever. Can we have the option to slice it off and have a prosthetic leg?
As long as it has a cast on it.
It does. Yeah. It doesn't specify, so I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Why? How's a prosthetic gonna be any better?
I can bend my knee. Kind of.
No, because you'd have to cut it off at the hip.
Look,
Your entire leg's broken.
But don't they have like
bad.
super fancy? I mean, it'll be expensive, but don't they have
I'm
like?
assuming when your entire leg's broken, it's not just from the knee down. I'm assuming it's not just from the elbow down.
What'll be? It'll be kind of like
No! The answer is no.
You know those Legos?
I'm-
I'll have a Lego leg, and I'll just adjust my knee appropriately. So I'll still hobble around, but at least I can like bend this knee. Like I'll adjust it when I sit down.
I'm gonna say no, just based on the fact that it's not even close to the question.
That was actually a really dumb addendum now that I think about it, because there is no muscle to move that. I can't pronounce it right, okay? Now that I think about it, there is no muscle to move that knee, so.
Who submitted that one?
I think it was Gerard.
I love calling him Gerard.
Gerard. I want to call him like Gerard Butler.
I think it was the internet.
I'm gonna say Jared Butler.
And the score at the end is a solid. It was me.
No.
Yeah. It was between
I
you
did
or the
that
internet, or Alex, or Steph,
I did
or
that.
myself.
Or yourself.
I think we only have time for maybe one more, maybe two, depending on how quickly we go, because Jared's got to get out of here. This is a lot shorter because
You guys
Steph
can
had
keep
a
going.
win.
I don't have any points anyways. Fucking piece of shit.
Oh, he really does have none. Jared, you got to get this one
Nothing.
next one right,
I have
okay?
nothing.
All right,
You
Jared.
have to.
I don't know
You
you
have
guys.
to get this.
All right, Jared.
You have to
You
get
guys
this
have all
one
met
right.
each other in person. It's
You,
not
ha-
fair.
you have to. You
Well,
have to
have
get this
to
one
get
a
right.
handicap.
that stuff.
You have to
Oh.
get this one right. Next question. Genitals.
Oh yeah.
Clean shaven or au natural?
Are you
Shaven.
talking about like preference? Does it say? I guess it
Your-
doesn't say, but like, should
your
we
own or
decide whether?
others?
Yeah, I was gonna say, should we decide whether we're talking about our own or others?
Why not both?
Okay.
Okay.
I was assuming it meant others, like what you prefer, but I mean, I'm fine with both. Sure, doesn't specify
I'm gonna say shaved
for both.
for both.
And now you mean shaved like with a razor, not trimmed, because some people say shaved when they mean buzzed.
Is
Can you
it?
No,
do
yeah.
like an in between? Can you do like a just like
Yeah,
don't let it get out of control?
Is
but,
it one extreme or the other?
Yeah.
All I have is what it says.
Well, what do you
guys.
think
I don't
it
know what
should
you
be?
want.
So you don't no upkeep or upkeep.
I would
That
say
upkeep
whatever you
could be
prefer.
shaved. It could be not shaved. It just-
Whatever you prefer.
Or
Let's just
trimmed.
do that.
Razored. Well, I mean, or shaved, whatever you want to
So
call it.
razored for both, male and female for Alex. Jer.
Whew, man. Well.
Jared's like, man, I've had quite a fair share of both, so I don't
Well,
know.
female definitely trimmed or shaved or whatever. For myself, I do some upkeep, but I would
Some
prefer not
housekeeping.
to. How's that?
What about for the others?
It is-
For females.
It is time consuming.
Yeah.
And then what was your answer for females? Or the opposite sex?
Just shave that or whatever.
Okay, yeah. So you
Close
said
to
shaved
the
and
skin
then...
as possible. Yeah.
Okay, for me, for the preferred gender, if it's not upkeep and trimmed, like if it has to be one extreme or the other, I would prefer like wax.
I would just say preference.
Preference?
Whatever your
Okay.
preference is. Because there's some people like, well, I don't shave, I wax, or, you know, I don't. We don't have to make it too complicated. Just whatever your preference is.
upkept, like trimmed. For myself would be trimmed, but I would actually prefer like completely clean shaven because it's less maintenance to completely wax it off and have it waxed off for like the next couple of weeks. Because unfortunately, like I like overall I grow hair pretty quickly, which is great for hair, but like on top of my head, but for everywhere else, it's like I have to shave frequently. So waxing is like my recent like love because it's just like you do it once and you don't have to do it for like probably
You're
another
not
month.
getting wax anywhere near my balls. Just saying.
Oh well,
And I'm not saying you. I'm saying anybody. Like no wax near my balls. None.
For me, yeah, I would just say upkept. Just so like for on myself, you know. As Jared lovingly pointed out, I'm a hairy individual.
Just braid it, you know, or get a perm.
Well, I used to dread it, but then it got really smelly, and I just didn't like that anymore.
That's why you got to use like oils and shampoos.
No, but yeah, I mean, I grow a lot of hair, so you know, you trim it up and type of stuff. I've never take a razor to my balls. Like I would. That sounds like the worst experience.
I've tried a beard trimmer, and that don't do it, guys.
Yeah, no, trust me. Yeah, from experience, I've also used a beard trimmer, and let's just say, when the hair gets caught just right, it feels like you're getting like your life ripped out of your ball sack. It's not an enjoyable experience.
Just whatever your balls decide to do, and the hair, just let it go, man. Just
the one that I had was like one of those 3 circle ones, so the blade would go like this, and so the hair
I got the where the blades go like this, and the skin's too sensitive. Nope, not gonna happen. Word of advice.
As for girls, if you've ever been with a girl, you'll know that vagina areas, you know, they flat, and then they kind of come down and underneath and stuff, and then the butt's over here. I like hair on the top, you know, frontal part, but down where all the actual interesting stuff happens, that needs to be shaved.
Hard wax it off.
So that you don't choke on hair when you pleasure orally. So mine's a little more, less just straight up like you guys. I have a little bit of finesse. Landing strips, you know, you do little like details like stars and hearts and stuff on there. It's pretty cool. And where did that fucking question come from?
This is a tough one. I'm trying to think who would ask a question about people's genital hair.
Well, we know. Never mind. I ain't gonna say anything. I'm just gonna leave that one cliffhanged.
You're gonna.
I'm gonna say it was Jared.
I want to say. Oh gosh, I need a point.
Come on,
Jared as well. No, I'm
Jared,
gonna say it was.
I'm feeding it to you telepathically.
I want to say it's Dan. Oh wait, no, Dan was the last one. It's the internet.
Steph?
Dan, because I don't know. I know him so well. This sounds like his kind of question.
I want to say Dan, but he was the last one.
I need a final vote.
Dan.
Jared,
you're gonna hate yourself. It was me.
Yeah.
You should have stuck with it.
You did 2 in a row for yourself.
I did 3 in a row.
Come on.
I can't. You got to be unpredictable,
You're like
man.
SAT tests, man. Sometimes you get like a row of like all the answers are A.
All of them are C. Remember?
All right. Well, I got an almost point. That's good enough.
Are you out? Are you out, Jared? Are you done, or do we should do one more?
I don't know.
It's just hit 6.
Oh, here's my wife just sent me a text on it. Yeah, she'll be here in like 5 minutes. So.
So one more?
Okay. I gotta shut my door.
We don't have to.
This is my kid might come running up here. One more.
Okay. And we're back for the final fucking question. It would have been really smart for me to actually have picked it before I actually... hold on. Somebody say something.
Hello. We are saying things.
All right. I got the perfect one to end this one.
All right. Laying on
You guys ready for this one? It's going to get fucking weird. You ready?
We're ready.
Your significant other and your parent of the same sex as your significant other swap bodies. So, Jared, your wife is now in your mom, and your mom is now in your wife.
Wait, her mom or my mom?
Your mom.
Okay.
The only way to switch them back is to have sex with one of them.
No!
Who do you have sex with?
No! I'm sorry, Dan, but you're just... Oh, my God.
Wow, I think we're going to learn something about my relationship here soon.
Whatever one is not my mom.
That's just gross, man.
The one that's not your mom actually, or not your mom's body?
God.
I would say not my mom's body because, like, my mom is my mom, and I think she would understand.
So you would have sex with your wife with your mom inside her?
Well,
What a question.
I think out of the worst of the two evils here.
But your mom's gonna feel you having sex with her in
This is
your wife's
so
body.
gross. This is so gross.
I would just shoot myself in the head.
Same.
You know, it's funny because I've heard this posed in many different times in many different situations, and almost everybody picks suicide. I have a rational reason for my answer, and I think that it's...
You know what? No, I know my
Okay.
answer. I would choose, as weird as it would be, I committed myself to one person, and that person, the terms of the marriage does not necessarily
Agreement.
say she has to be in the same body. But I'm only going to have sex with my wife, and if my wife's in somebody else's body,
Specifically your mom's.
odd and weird as that will be, and it's, I might have to take like 6 Viagra to get it up. But
Yeah, here's
what I would
the way
choose.
here's the way that I rationalized it. I'm not having sex with my mom. If I have sex with, let's say, Steph,
yeah, because what if your
In
mom
my
is like,
mom's
oh, that
body?
feels good, and you're
Yeah,
like,
in
oh
my
my
mom's
gosh,
body?
mom.
sure, it's fucking gross and weird because it's my mom's body, but it's just meat at that point. My mom isn't in there anymore.
Man,
Yeah, I
but you'll
couldn't
never look at
have
your mom
sex.
again when they switch, though. You'll be like, oh, hi.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
couldn't
gotta
have
go
sex
to my
with, like,
room.
with the consciousness of my mom.
But
I couldn't
you
do
have
it.
to live with the
There's
fact
no
that
way.
you've seen your mom naked.
I would have to choose Steph in my mom's body.
And just live with
That's
the fact
just-
that you've seen your mom naked for the rest of your life.
Well, I've seen my mom naked anyways. I mean, but that's...
But
I
there's
did when I
a
was a
difference
kid, but it was kind of traumatizing.
Yeah, well,
so
I
think
did
my
too when I
mind
was a kid, so-
blocked it out, and I don't think she...
Yeah, Jared just put that as... I don't know, people get so weird about naked bodies.
I don't
It's not
think she's
weird.
got such the rockin' bod anymore, though.
No, I'm sure she doesn't, and I'm not...
I'm
not
kidding.
even...
I'm just kidding, Mom.
Not even going there.
This is weird.
Alex.
Anyways, moving on.
You've been quiet.
Nope.
I'm
he's-
just
Alex is like,
here's what I'm thinking at this point in my life.
You're picturing your mom naked, and that's what you're thinking, right?
I'm thinking about where the fuck do people come up with these goddamn questions?
I know, right?
Somebody who's...
And the worst part is there's a
1 in 50.
3 out of 4 chance that one of these was your friends. That one of your friends did this.
Could have very well been me that fucking made this shit up.
Could have been.
Yeah, Alex,
Could've been
jeez,
me.
gross.
Okay. If I had a gun pointed at my head and said you're gonna fucking die unless you do something like this, I think I would have to choose doing it with my significant other within my mother's body. And sorry, Mom, if you ever watch this.
Yeah, sorry.
It's a
so
weird
sorry, Mom.
question. Like,
so sorry.
but I think yeah, like I said,
yeah.
I think if you really break it down, people tend to think of people as their consciousness. The meat, flesh, and all that stuff is just controlled by this. I'd rather just do it with meat, flesh that's also my girlfriend's consciousness or wife or whatever than my mom's actual
Yeah,
consciousness.
you can always
Like, that's
blindfold
just-
yourself and just pretend.
Yeah, you just go in like with your eyes closed and you just get it over with. Steph,
No,
final verdict.
I can't. The person has to pull the trigger. I can't. I cannot.
Really?
I will
Yeah.
not live with myself.
Wow,
I
that's
can't.
that makes me reevaluate our relationship.
Yeah, no, it shouldn't.
I would say so.
I
say it
can't.
makes your relationship pretty normal.
I can't. Like, this is.
I'm hurt.
She loves you both physically and mentally.
Don't leave those two match together. If it was anybody else, like if you swapped with anybody else, but I
I think
can't.
we're gonna have to have a conversation after this podcast.
Why? This is so gross. I can't
It is
imagine.
gross.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it later.
No,
We'll
there's
talk.
You
nothing
might have to
talk
edit
about.
this last part out. I don't think anybody on the internet wants to hear this.
No, I'm sure that they absolutely do.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, and
because
final-
now everybody's thinking of their parent naked.
Final. Who came up with this one?
The internet.
I'm I'm going to go ahead and say that you didn't do 4 in a row and then say the internet.
I'm gonna say the internet too.
You all got it right?
Nice.
Jared, you finally
I
got a point.
win!
He won!
Jared
He
finally got a
it.
point. Now, something Jared might be pointing out, because I said that it'll be even, distribution. It clearly wasn't. But we're not done yet. This is just the current points. We still got a lot more questions on here to keep going through. So, currently as it stands, Alex has 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Jared has 1 point. Steph has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points, minus 1 boyfriend.
So 5 points.
Your father doesn't listen to these podcasts, does she, Steph? Because...
No, if he does,
He
then
doesn't
he
know
has to
this
answer the
channel
question.
exists.
Dad,
Okay,
if
good.
you
That's
listen,
probably
if you
a good
listen
idea.
to this, you have to answer that question. The final one. I better
I
see
don't
a
want you
comment
hanging out
down
with
below.
that Dan guy anymore. That's what he's going to answer.
Oh, he's been trying to say that for like ever.
Oh,
It's not.
shit.
He's not
deeper.
wrong.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
Hanging
Shots
out
fired.
with an almost atheist, of course.
Get fucking destroyed, dude.
Almost atheist.
You mean agnostic?
Almost atheist. Agnostic, yeah.
Agnostic?
I
Almost
just-
atheist.
like the-
Agnostic.
Get absolutely fucking wrecked, dude.
Yeah, you almost atheist.
Yeah, you almost atheist, dude.
You pretty much atheist.
You 99%.
Man, people
You
putting
next
words in my
worst-
mouth today.
You next worst thing to an atheist.
People putting words in my mouth today. Ladies and gentlemen, please, if you want to, leave your responses to all these down below. If you're
Especially the
interested.
mom one.
Also, ask us questions. If there's questions down there that are good, I'll throw them in this list. I'll shout you out. Just ask them down below. If they're good enough, they'll make it to the show. I've been
Yeah.
Grunting
Nice.
Pixel.
And tens of people will hear it.
Jared,
What?
Alex,
Yo.
and ex-girlfriend.
Finger gun.
Oh.
Finger guns now. Wow, those were like some skills of like, that was just like,
Yeah,
like no
you
effort.
really
It was
deep throated that finger gun there. Wow. All right, I gotta go see my wife.
Why?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
like, hey, wife.
Hey, wife.
We'll
He's joking. He
see
doesn't
Finger
have a wife.
guys
Finger gun.
in the next one.
Oh, I thought you were going to get the middle finger.